Hey guys, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and I wanted to make a quick video apologizing for the delay in the monthly tarot readings through the signs. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties, and yes, I am going to blame it on Mercury retrograde. I want to make this video as quick as possible because the problem has been that I haven't been able to upload a lot of videos. It has literally taken me all day to upload a 20-minute video. So, and also the Aquarius and the Pisces video looked like a kung fu movie. I could be holding up the card of the Page of Cups, but I'm talking about the Eight of Wands. So these the voice track is really off of the actual video. And I know a lot of YouTubers are not even really watching the videos, but it just seems tacky. So I just wanted to put a quick video out to let you guys know that, I'm blaming it on Mercury retrograde. I'm going to go ahead, if I can ever get them to upload, and put the Aquarius and the Pisces video out anyway, because I think the message is relevant more than the actual video. And I don't want you guys to miss out on a message that could be important, nor do I want to try to redo the video just because I don't want to mess with those energies. I just want to give the messages that were given to me originally. So I will definitely make an effort to do better next month. And I really tried to get these videos out before Mercury went into retrograde, but even though I had made the videos earlier, Mercury was still in its shadow. So I started having problems even then. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, apologize for the tackiness or the sense of unprofessionalism, but Mercury is all to blame. So thanks for understanding. Hopefully we'll do better next month, and I'll see you guys soon. Hey Capricorn, welcome to your monthly reading for September 2016. I've already laid out the cards in an effort to uh, cut down on time. I want to say too, because I keep forgetting to mention it, if you need a more complete picture, you can always check out the videos for your rising or moon sign. The other thing I wanted to mention is that I do a daily tarot over on Facebook, so please feel free to visit that page. It's 85th House Vibrations on Facebook, and you can catch the tarot card of the day. So, excuse me for a second. Turn it down a little bit. So let's get started. And the other thing is that I haven't laid the cards out in any chronological sequence, and nor am I, asking for a particular outcome. I've only just asked for the energies that are going to be surrounding us for the month, and I really just didn't want to be tied to a timeline. Okay, so the first card that we pulled was the Ten of Wands. The other card that we have pulled is the Knight of Swords reversed. And we've got the High Priestess reversed, which is a major arcana. And the major arcana are the energies that we generally can't control. We just have to roll with it. If it's uncomfortable, I encourage you to learn the lessons, to pay attention to the lessons that are being delivered to you, and really try to go ahead and learn the lessons so that you don't have to repeat this, again in life, especially if these were uncomfortable energies. So what I'm feeling like, Capricorn, is that you, with the High Priestess reversed, I feel like you're ignoring your intuition. And ignoring that intuition, you're not bringing you're not joining the light and the dark. You're not joining the physical and the metaphysical. I really want to find some different words. Um, you are there's because you're ignoring your intuition. I think it's causing you some emotional instability with the high priestess being ruled by the moon. So let's take a look at the high priestess. You know, when she's upright, she's looking up towards the moon, like she is looking for answers. Like, you know, she's looking to the higher consciousness, she's looking to the higher realm for the answers. Um, you know, there the red, which represents the root chakra, it is the first chakra, and then we've got the blue here that represents higher consciousness, the crown chakra. Um, and some people would beg to differ about the colors, but in this case, this is about the harmony, the joining of the first chakra and the seventh. This is what the high priestess does. She joins these two things together. In this case, with her reversed, you're not doing that very well, Capricorn. And, you know, Capricorn is a very practical, earthy energy. So I'm not going to pretend that this is something that Capricorn does naturally. You know, I'm not saying that Capricorns aren't intuitive. I'm not saying that Capricorns aren't into the metaphysical, the supernatural, but they have to have other things that support that. There has to be other things strong in their astrological profile to support that type of, you know, thinking, or that type of use of um, divinatory abilities. Now, with the high priestess, or with the priestess, and this is the Tarot of Dreams deck by Serial Marchetti, and usually, or in the Rider-Waite deck that I have used so often, she's called the High Priestess, but let me pay respects to the deck that I'm using, it is simply called the Priestess here. And like I said, with the moon being involved, this is about psychic energy. This is about intuition. But this is also about deception. This is also about confusion. This is about, you know, mental disturbances. And Capricorn, either you're not using your intuition correctly, purposely, you know, or you don't know how, you're confused about how to use it. Um, and it's causing you some um, emotional problems. You may be being deceived about something, or you may be actually deceiving other people. And let's hope that's not the case. So with you ignoring your intuition, you may be um, depending on your intellect about a particular matter. But this is really not going that great either, because you've got the Knight of Swords reversed. Now, this could be somebody that has come into your life. This could be somebody that you are dealing with. And we'll get back to that, because right now I'm dealing with you, Capricorn, and I feel like that if this Knight of Swords reversed is you, you are ignoring your intuition and you're depending solely on your intellect, but that's not working out, because you should be incorporating the two. So you are, raring to go, but I feel like your your information, or the information that you feel like you have, this what you are relying on is faulty. It's almost as if you are depending on your intellect, and if you put these two cards together, um, Capricorn, let me do this. If you put these two cards together, you can see that even reverse, the Knight of um, Swords is looking towards the Priestess. So the Knight of Swords knows that's there. He knows that there are abstract answers that are there. I just think that he refuses to take that into account. He's just not committed to that. He's raring to go based on his intellect, and he's not committed to using his intuition at all. He's not committed to um, joining the physical and the metaphysical. And this is causing problems. What this is causing is a heavy load. He's feeling like he's he's feeling like he's carrying a heavy burden. He feels like his actions are restricted because the Ten of Wands operates under the energy of Saturn and Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is about optimism, it's about expansion, it's about good luck, it's about foreign things, it's about higher education, it's about long distance travels. But Saturn, which rules Capricorn, by the way, Saturn is about restrictions, obstacles, delays, setbacks. And in this case, now it's about positive things. It's about discipline. It's about foundation. It's about structure. Saturn is, always about working hard, and like it's about following the rules and things like that. So, that's a conflict in itself with Sagittarius and Saturn. Saturn is really trying to put the brakes on what Sagittarius is trying to do. And Capricorn, that's got you feeling like you are really um, bearing a cross. You're carrying a heavy burden. Your actions are being restricted, but it's because you're not paying attention to your intuition. You are just convinced that what it is that you think that you know is the end all be all. And you are being asked to look towards the abstract things, look towards the things that, a lot of people don't believe exist. And Capricorn, that's certainly going to be you because you are earthy, practical energy. And unless you have other things going on in your chart, unless you have heavy water in your chart, in your astrological profile, then you are inclined to just operate, totally based on what you can see, feel, smell, taste, those things. And, you know, um, you really are probably at a crossroads with how to get this monkey off your back, how to ease this heaviness. You are probably at a crossroads about how to move forward, about how to break the restrictions, about how to get past the obstacles, about, how to no longer be delayed. Your intellect right now, you're not intellectually, mentally committed to all the things that be. Capricorn, this is telling you to, in order for you to break the restrictions, in order for you to be expansive, in order for you to move in that Sagittarius energy, to expand things, to go far, to increase your intellect, you've got to bring your intuition into it. You have got to allow that to happen. In this case, this is the only way that I'm so sorry. This is the only way that you're going to be able to, hold it all together, because right now you're feeling like you can't hold it all together. And even though Saturn is there trying to, Saturn, even though it's like restricting what you feel like is your expansion, Saturn may actually be doing that for a good reason. He really may be trying to, funnel, to guide your actions, because you just may be all over the place with it right now. And Saturn is trying to help you restrict some of that, and so that you can use your energy, so that you can use your actions, so that you can go about your passions in a structured, disciplined, committed way. But it just boils down to you seeing that there is more to this than meets the eye. There's more to this than what you can just um, find in a book. It's more to this than, what you can just, study or see in front of you. Please pay attention, Capricorn, to the things, I guess, that you normally wouldn't pay attention to. That niggling thought, those niggling feelings that you may be having, step out of step out of your mind for a minute and look to the energies of the moon. Don't deceive other people. Don't allow yourself to be deceived. Don't confuse other people. Don't purposely try to confuse other people, because it's only going to come back on you. You are going to have to carry the brunt of that load, Capricorn, if you do that. This is a situation where, I'm sorry, Capricorn, but you just don't know it all. There's so much more out there for you to help you with whatever ventures or journeys, whatever work it is that you're trying to do. You're going to have to get outside of your physical self. And that is just pretty much what that is, what I can see for that. So let's go ahead and add up the cards. So we've got 10 and 2, 12, which is 3. And threes are about three. We've got the 3 that rules the reading. Your creative expression needs some oomph. It needs something extra. Your creative expression, your communications, You've been, Capricorn, you've been working hard, I think, to, you've been working hard to not literally give birth to something, but you've been working hard to make something come to fruition, but it's all out of whack. And it's just because you're going about it the wrong way. And I just feel like, Capricorn, you are all over the place with your energies, and now you just can't hold it all together. You can't seem to, and Saturn's trying to help you do that, but you feel restricted by that. But you know, you've allowed your non-committal mind right now to just have you doing this and that and the other thing. And that needs to actually come to an end, because tens are about endings and new beginnings. But that all over the place energy that you're putting out right now, Capricorn, which is kind of not like you, because you know you are generally streamlined. You see the goal, you see the target, and you generally, you know, just head toward that in the most practical fashion ever. But right now, I'm just feeling like you are all over the place. And it is because you are not trusting your gut. You're not following your intuition. You are just letting the niggling thoughts niggle. And you just feeling like what is on your mind is the only thing that you need to make this work. But it's just creating problems for you, Capricorn. So, you know, take some time, meditate, take a walk in the park, connect with nature. I almost want to say whatever information that it is that you have right now, disregard it. Start over. Or just get rid of it altogether and just trust your gut. And then, you know, usually, yes, you are the authority. But your thoughts right now are non-committal and misguided, and you are raring to go. You're raring to go, like I said, and all over the place, and you are not trusting that gut, Capricorn. I need you to do that. I need you to trust your gut. And that's pretty much it. So, you know, I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I'm just trying to give it to you straight, no chase, you know, because this is about being the best you can be. And these tarot readings, these cards are really just trying to help us navigate and deal with these situations in the best way we can. It's a guide. It's not the end all be all. You know, none of this, you know, is set in stone at all. We do have some things that are more fixed than others. We have some situations that we can't manipulate so much, but you know, this is just giving us a guide to help us be the best that we can be, to help us do the best job possible, to help us get out there in the best way possible. So, you know, that's it again, Capricorn, and I hope to see you again next month.